Welcome, viewers. Your time is your most valuable asset, and how you use it determines your financial success. Waste time, and you lose money. Invest it wisely, and you create wealth. Let's talk about how to turn time into financial freedom. Your time is your most valuable asset. Every second that passes is either invested in something productive or wasted on something that does not serve your future. Time and money are deeply connected, but the problem is that most people fail to see this connection. They spend their time carelessly, not realizing that every hour they waste is money they will never earn. They think they have all the time in the world, but time is the only thing that, once gone, can never be recovered. The truth is, the way you spend your time determines your financial success. Look at the most successful people in the world. They do not waste their time on distractions. They understand that time is their currency. They invest their time wisely, learning new skills, building businesses, developing multiple income streams, and surrounding themselves with people who elevate them. They do not let small distractions steal their big dreams. Most people work hard but still struggle financially because they are trading their time for money in the wrong way. They work for a paycheck, spending hours of their lives to earn just enough to survive. The rich, on the other hand, understand leverage. They use their time to create systems that generate money even when they are not working. They invest in assets that grow in value over time. They build businesses that continue making money even while they sleep. If you want to be wealthy, you must first change your mindset about time. You must stop seeing time as something to waste and start seeing it as something to invest. Every hour of your day should be spent on something that moves you forward. If you are watching television, scrolling social media, or engaging in meaningless conversations, you are literally throwing away money. Think about it this way. If your goal is to make $1 million, how much is each hour of your time worth? If you break it down, $1 million a year means your time is worth over $500 per hour. But most people waste hours on things that bring them zero value. They trade their time for entertainment instead of education. They trade their time for comfort instead of growth. The rich understand that every moment is an opportunity to build wealth, and that is why they win. Money is unlimited, but time is not. You can always make more money, but you will never get back the hours you waste. This is why the wealthiest people in the world delegate tasks that do not require their expertise. They hire people to handle things they do not need to focus on, allowing them to dedicate their time to high-value activities. They do not spend hours on things that do not bring them closer to their financial goals. If you want to take control of your financial future, you must start treating your time with the respect it deserves. You must set clear goals and structure your day in a way that maximizes productivity. You must eliminate distractions and focus on the tasks that will bring you closer to financial freedom. Every decision you make should be guided by one question. Is this the best use of my time? There are only 24 hours in a day. Successful people understand that they cannot create more time, so they make the most of every second. They wake up early, they plan their day, and they take action on their goals. They do not wait for the perfect moment, they create it. They do not blame their circumstances, they change them. They do not make excuses, they make progress. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they have to work harder to make more money. But working harder is not always the answer. It is about working smarter. If hard work alone made people rich, construction workers and laborers would be billionaires. But the reality is that those who leverage their time wisely are the ones who build wealth. You must learn how to create passive income, so you are not always trading your time for money. Investing in real estate, stocks, businesses, and digital assets allows you to make money without being physically present. The wealthiest people do not work for money, they make money work for them. Your time should be spent learning, growing, and taking action on opportunities that create financial freedom. If you are not constantly improving your skills and knowledge, you are falling behind. The world is changing fast, and those who refuse to adapt will be left behind. If you do not learn about money, you will always work for someone who does. If you do not invest in yourself, you will always struggle financially. Look around you. Every wealthy person you admire values their time more than anything else. They do not waste it on unnecessary things. They do not let other people dictate how they spend their days. They take control of their time because they know that controlling their time means controlling their money. If you want to achieve financial success, you must stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an investor. An employee trades time for money, but an investor uses time to create wealth. An employee waits for a paycheck, but an investor builds systems that generate income without constant effort. An employee hopes for a raise, but an investor takes action to increase their income. You must be willing to make sacrifices. That means cutting out distractions, avoiding negative influences, and being disciplined with your time. It means saying no to things that do not align with your financial goals. It means prioritizing your future over temporary pleasures. There will always be excuses to waste time. There will always be reasons to procrastinate. But every moment you delay taking action is money lost. Every day you waste is an opportunity missed. You must decide today that your time is valuable, and you will no longer trade it for things that do not bring you closer to success. The journey to financial freedom is not easy, but it is worth it. It requires discipline, focus, and a willingness to take risks. But the alternative is far worse. A life where you are always struggling, always working for someone else, and never truly in control of your own destiny. The good news is that you have the power to change your future. It all starts with a decision. To value your time, to use it wisely, and to take action toward your goals. Stop wasting time on things that do not matter. Start investing your time in things that will build wealth and create opportunities for you. Your time equals your money. Every second you waste is money you will never see again. Every moment you invest wisely brings you closer to financial freedom. The choice is yours. Will you continue letting time slip away, or will you take control and create the future you deserve? The answer to that question will determine your financial destiny. Success is not about luck. It is not about waiting for the right opportunity or hoping that things will change on their own. Success is about making intentional choices every single day. It is about recognizing that your time is the foundation of your financial future and using it wisely. Every hour you waste is money lost, and every hour you invest in the right activities brings you closer to the life you want. Many people spend years working hard but never achieve financial success because they fail to understand this fundamental truth. They wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat the cycle without ever questioning whether they are using their time in the best possible way. They trade hours for wages, never realizing that they could be using their time to build something greater, something that generates income even when they are not actively working. The world is full of opportunities, but most people do not see them because they are too busy spending their time on things that do not matter. They waste hours on social media, watching television, or engaging in conversations that add no value to their lives. They tell themselves they are too tired, too busy, or too distracted to focus on making more money. But the truth is, it is not about having more time. It is about using the time you already have in a way that leads to financial success. Think about the most successful people in the world. They have the same 24 hours in a day as everyone else, yet they achieve so much more. Why? Because they prioritize. They cut out unnecessary distractions. They focus on income-generating activities. They learn, they grow, they take action. They do not waste their time on things that do not align with their goals. If you want to be wealthy, you have to start thinking like the wealthy. You have to start looking at your time as an investment. Every hour you spend should bring you closer to financial independence. If you are not using your time to develop valuable skills, create multiple income streams, or build assets that appreciate in value, then you are wasting it. One of the biggest reasons people stay broke is that they spend their time working for money instead of making money work for them. They clock in and clock out, waiting for a paycheck, instead of creating something that generates income on its own. The wealthy understand that real financial freedom comes from passive income, money that flows in without constant effort. They invest in businesses, stocks, real estate, and other opportunities that continue to make money long after the initial effort has been put in. If you are serious about changing your financial future, you need to take a hard look at how you are spending your time. Are you using it to build wealth, or are you wasting it on things that do not serve your goals? Are you spending hours scrolling through social media, watching pointless videos, or engaging in gossip? Or are you learning new skills, networking with successful people, and taking action toward financial independence? Your time is the most valuable resource you have, but most people do not realize this until it is too late. They spend years working jobs they hate, only to wake up one day and realize they have nothing to show for it. They look back and regret all the time they wasted. They wish they had started earlier, invested more wisely, and made better choices. But you do not have to be one of those people. You can decide, right now, that you will take control of your time and use it to create the life you want. You can decide to eliminate distractions, focus on what matters, and build something that gives you financial freedom. It all starts with a simple shift in mindset. Stop thinking of time as something to waste. Start thinking of it as the key to your financial future. Every second counts. Every moment is an opportunity to move forward or fall behind. And the choices you make today will determine where you end up tomorrow. Successful people do not make excuses. They do not blame their circumstances. They do not wait for the right time. They take action. They understand that their future is in their hands. They know that the only way to get ahead is to take control of their time and use it wisely. You have everything you need to succeed. You have the ability to learn, to grow, and to take action. You have the power to change your financial situation. But none of that matters if you do not start valuing your time. The truth is, money will always follow those who use their time wisely. If you invest your time in learning high-income skills, creating multiple income streams, and building assets, you will never have to worry about money again. But if you continue wasting time on things that do not matter, you will always struggle financially. The choice is yours. Will you continue to trade your time for money in a way that keeps you stuck? Or will you start using your time to build something that creates wealth and freedom for years to come? Every second you waste is money lost. Every second you invest in the right activities brings you closer to success. Your time equals your money. And how you use it will determine the life you live. Most people do not realize the true cost of wasted time. They assume that time is something they have in abundance, but in reality, time is the most valuable asset anyone can have. Unlike money, time cannot be earned back. Once it is gone forever. That is why the most successful people in the world treat their time as if it were more valuable than money, because it is. They do not waste it. They do not trade it for things that do not serve them. They make sure that every minute of their day is being used to build their future. When you look at people who struggle financially, one common pattern emerges. They do not value their time. They wake up late, waste hours on meaningless activities, and then wonder why they are not getting ahead. They settle for jobs that barely pay enough to survive because they believe that is their only option. They complain about not having enough money, but they spend their free time watching television, scrolling through social media, or engaging in pointless conversations that do not move them forward. They refuse to invest in themselves, and as a result, they stay stuck in the same financial situation for years. But the wealthy see things differently. They know that time is money. They understand that every second they spend should be an investment in their future. They wake up early, they plan their day, and they focus only on high-value activities. They do not waste time on things that do not generate results. They do not allow distractions to pull them away from their goals. They are intentional about how they use their time because they know that it directly impacts their financial success. If you want to become wealthy, you need to start thinking the same way. You need to treat your time like a precious resource. You need to stop wasting it on things that do not matter and start using it to build wealth. That means eliminating distractions, cutting out unnecessary activities, and focusing on things that bring real value. One of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming that working harder is the key to making more money. But that is not always true. If working hard was the only requirement for wealth, then every laborer, construction worker, and factory worker would be a millionaire. But they are not. The difference is that wealthy people do not just work hard, they work smart. They understand that making money is about leverage. It is about using their time in a way that allows them to multiply their income without multiplying their effort. The richest people in the world do not trade their time for money in the traditional sense. They build businesses that generate income even when they are not working. They invest in assets that appreciate over time. They create systems that allow them to earn money passively. They do not rely on a single paycheck. They create multiple streams of income so that they are never dependent on one source. If you want to achieve financial freedom, you need to start thinking in the same way. You need to stop seeing your time as something to sell and start seeing it as something to invest. Instead of working for money, you need to make money work for you. Instead of trading hours for wages, you need to create systems that generate income even when you are not actively working. This is why learning new skills is so important. The more valuable you become, the more money you can make in less time. If you have low income skills, you will always have to work long hours to make ends meet. But if you develop high income skills, such as investing, sales, marketing, or business development, you can start earning more while working less. The most successful people in the world are constantly learning and improving themselves because they know that their knowledge and skills are directly linked to their income. Think about this. Every minute you spend learning something new, you are increasing your earning potential. Every book you read, every course you take, and every mentor you learn from adds to your ability to generate wealth. But every minute you waste on things that do not matter, you are losing money. Money you could have made if you had invested that time wisely. Your time should be spent doing things that create long-term financial security. That means building businesses, investing in real estate, growing your financial knowledge, and developing skills that allow you to earn more. It means surrounding yourself with people who challenge you to be better, who push you to grow, and who inspire you to reach higher levels of success. One of the biggest obstacles to financial success is procrastination. Too many people say they want to be rich, but they keep putting off the things they need to do. They tell themselves that they will start tomorrow, next week, or next year. But tomorrow never comes. The truth is, the only way to build wealth is to take action now. There is no perfect time to start. There is no magical moment when everything will fall into place. The people who succeed are the ones who take action even when they are not ready. They do not wait, they execute. If you truly want to change your financial future, you have to stop making excuses. You have to stop saying you do not have enough time or that you will start later. Later is a lie. The time to take control of your life is right now. Look at the people around you. How many of them are stuck in the same routine, doing the same things every day, never making progress? How many of them talk about wanting to be rich but do nothing to make it happen? Do not be like them. Do not let another year go by without taking massive action toward your financial goals. The truth is, there is no secret to making money. The formula is simple. Use your time wisely, invest in yourself, create multiple streams of income, and stay disciplined. But most people are not willing to do what it takes. They are not willing to sacrifice temporary pleasures for long-term success. They are not willing to put in the effort to learn new skills, build businesses, or invest wisely. And that is why they stay broke. Do not let that be you. Do not waste another second. Your time is your most valuable asset, and if you do not start treating it that way, you will never achieve the financial success you desire. Make the decision today to take control of your time and use it in a way that brings you closer to your goals. Every second you spend wisely is an investment in your future. Every second you waste is money lost forever. The choice is yours. What will you do with the time you have left? Will you continue to let it slip away, or will you use it to create the life you truly deserve? The answer to that question will determine your financial destiny. Choose wisely. Your time is your money, and every second you spend wisely brings you closer to success. Stop wasting it on things that don't matter and start investing it in your future. The choice is yours. Stay where you are or take control and create the life you deserve. Thank you for watching. Stay focused, stay driven, and until next time, goodbye.